I'm back in the USA doing what I used to do. Washing my clothes manually. Well, for the past 5 weeks, I've been mainly using the washing machine in Jamaica. I have one of those Chinese washing machines. Cost about equivalent of about like 150 US dollars for that cheap, relatively cheap Chinese washing machine. In Jamaican currency, I had paid $26,000 for it maybe about a year ago, 6 months to a year ago. And it's a big help. A ton of washing with it while I was in Jamaica. But this is how I usually wash my clothes. I got a water tank right behind me here that collects rainwater, and so I use that to wash my clothes. Usually I would wash every day, so I usually don't have a big load, but this is from Saturday, Sunday, today Monday, 3 days of clothes here. Sometimes it really adds up. Usually when it gets this much, I really just use the washing machine, and then instead of using the dryer, I hang it out on the line outside here. But I'm the main one that does that. We're just making sure. When I just started this manual washing, my wife has bought me a scrub board. It was quite a bit of fun using that scrub board. I specifically started washing today. It was the first time since I'm back that I'm using my wash pan, etc. So what happened? Sometimes, like today, I was feeling like I want some more exercise, which is why I took on the manual wash. Well, I've been manual washing for many years, and I do it regularly. It really gives me exercise. First of all, you gotta fill those 5-gallon pails of water, and then you gotta pour that in the bucket. Now, water weighs about 8 pounds per gallon. So 5 gallons is 40 pounds. I know it's not really a great amount of weight, but it is weight on my legs, which definitely needs strengthening. blankets to help me to lift arms are sore. Legs are a little sore. No, I don't want to claim that my washing is efficient as a washing machine. Even though when I use the washing machine, I really use the short cycle. I think they call it quick wash, I'm not sure. But it washes quick. And so, I think the washing machine might scrub a lot more than I do. But my test is really the smell test and also the visual inspection. Of course, on colored clothes, you don't really see much of a visual inspection. But for white clothes, oh man, like this one picked up some stains. White clothes and stains is perennial. Sometimes you don't know what stains the clothes. A lot of time I have to put my white clothes separate. Put some bleach on it, soak it for about an hour or two. But even bleach, if you put too much, not only does it run the risk of damaging your clothes, sometimes even the bleach makes some kind of coloration on your white clothes. I prefer the chlorine bleach. Of course, I have to put the chlorine in the tank all the time. Where to find I've been out of action for a couple weeks, so I had to put a lot of water in here this morning. When it gets too heavy, this table can't take all the weight, so I try to get out some of the water. Banana tree. Oh yeah, these washing pans are great. Let's rinse it out here. That's where I put it. Then this is the water tank. Feeds from the roof. And then those are the 5-gallon pails. So just gonna lift that. lot of clothes. Usually 5 gallons washes, 5-gallon rinses. But because I got so much clothes, I'm using 10 gallons. Okay. So now for the rinse. Usually, when I'm washing, I finish washing the clothes, the load like this, I'm all sweaty. So then I gotta get a bath, change these clothes. So hopefully I'll be back again washing tomorrow, keeping the load light. My clothes don't really get very, very dirty. Because first of all, I change them regularly. I mean, for a day, I'll probably change 3 sets of clothes. On the pants, you definitely gotta wash on the pants. Because you might use 3 on the pants for the day. Most times about 2, but you gotta have at least, I would say, 10 to 12 on the pants. Or you gonna run out. Or have to go beer. That bucket was full. Because the tank is full. When the tank is full, there's a good pressure coming out. Filter the water coming from the tank through some fabric. Sometimes the fabric balloons up and the water doesn't get to enter the pail. Usually you can know a lot what's going on just by the sound. You know when it's full, getting full. You know when it's not entering the pail. For me, one wash, one rinse seems to work well. The washing machine probably does, at least 2 rinses. But those things are just to satisfy everyone. Necessary, especially when you dry your clothes in the sun. I really think it lends to a lot more sterility of the garments. heavy fabrics, oh man, they give you exercise. The polyester clothes, they wash easy. So, I wore this pants, well not today, but the pants I wore today, they already been washed and rinsed. So I just wore it to play tennis, 40 minutes. My pail is full, so I cover it. If you don't cover the pail full of water, a lot of times, them lizards, baby lizards especially, or any kind of lizard, decent size, end up in the water. It's like they can't resist. The pail is full, they'll get out, but if the pail is close and empty, they've been there in a long time. And when you come, they be all scared and stuff. But I don't harm lizards. I try not to harm lizards. I try not to harm animals. When I was a young fellow, I used to stone dogs, drop bricks on them. So now this is really heavy. I'm going to try to pour this out. And I'm too much water. Okay, just an idea of what we do.